welcome back to another moon update video. Today we are having a full moon in the sign of Taurus, as well as a lunar eclipse. Yeah, I think it's a lunar eclipse. And it's a special lunar eclipse because it actually marks the ending of the eclipses that were happening on the Taurus and Scorpio axis since 2021. So this is marking the final one, and then the nodes are shifting. Then we're entering that Aries and Libra axis series of eclipses, which we've already experienced last time with the solar eclipse and Libra new moon. So yeah, I feel like that was a mouthful. But basically what this time is signifying is kind of like wrapping something up, having to do with your values, your security, your safety, both how you personally make your own money, what you personally value, what describes your comfort, your stability, your security, as well as what other people are bringing to that space that you can be connected to, whether it's through investing, contracts, marriage, etc. So yeah, we should be feeling like some kind of big conclusion. Maybe we're making some kind of big decision, but again, eclipses are meant to bring in change, needed changes, necessary changes. People signify these events as being a time where things are very fated, and so it's mostly advised to not do much, to just see what's naturally happening, what's coming up, and to surrender to that with the knowingness that it's time to phase something out, close something out, to potentially start like a brand new cycle. So of course, check where this is happening for you in your own personal birth chart. You could probably get a lot more information and a lot more detail if you want to see like what those series of eclipses brought for you, if you want to reflect on that. But for this specific moon, you could take a look at where Taurus is in your chart and know that a lot of like sudden changes, shakeups, just a lot of very activated energy could really be showing up in that part of your life at this time. But yeah, how are you guys doing? Are you guys feeling this energy? I've definitely been feeling like very charged up, activated energy all week, but today especially, it like reached a peak. I took my kids to the movies to watch Five Nights at Freddy's. They really enjoyed it. They were anticipating it for months. I was so happy to like take them. We had a good time, and the weather has also just been amazing here where I live. We have like this beautiful breeze. It's not too cold, it's not too hot, it's just right. At nighttime it can be like around 76 degrees, which is just perfect. But during the daytime we're still definitely having like high 80s kind of days. So it is still hot, but it's not like burning hot, So it's just been feeling really good. I have been feeling a lot of intensity, but personally for me, it's been a great week. So share with me, how has this energy been manifesting for you? We have been in the middle of the eclipses. We are in eclipse season, so things could be a little bit crazy, hectic, which definitely is also reflecting on a collective level with all of the unfortunate events that have been happening around the world. It's so sad what's happening, but all we can do is try to keep ourselves uplifted, vibrating high, staying empowered, because when we can do this, it directly affects and impacts our surroundings, our environment, our world. And wherever you're being called to help, if you are being called to help in any other way, you can be open enough and receptive enough to receive that so that you can act. And again, if you're feeling called to encourage others to act in the same way, to share information, that's all very useful, very beneficial. We are all in this together. With all of that being said, I'm super excited to pull some cards today to see what energy wants to come out for this full moon. The moon is gorgeous. Oh my gosh, when I got out of the movie theater, the sun was getting ready to set. And so the skies were just beautiful. They were like orange and pink. Again, gorgeous weather. And then I see this huge moon, just so bright and beautiful, peeking out of a pink cloud. I wanted to take a picture, but I was driving, so I couldn't. But oh my God, it was beautiful. And I literally like gasped when I saw it. I'm like, oh my God, God, look at this moon. It was gorgeous. So be sure to, see if you get some good moon views because she's looking so beautiful. So I'm very curious to see collectively what this energy is bringing to us, what Spirit would like to communicate to us, highlight to us, talk to us about, what we can focus on for this moon cycle. Usually when I do these collective readings, they're for the whole moon cycle. So it's a message that's being communicated from Spirit for us to reflect on, contemplate, apply, integrate if we can from now until the next moon event or the next moon cycle, which is going to be in about 2 weeks' time when we have our next new moon. So let's see what Spirit wants us to talk about today for this moon cycle. We already have one card. Oh, it says share wisdom. How beautiful. Let's see. And then we have the reflect card. And another one fell, but it didn't flip, so I'm not going to take it. Let's see. Let's pull a few more from this deck. Get creative. And soul work. Okay. Get curious at the bottom of the deck. Okay. So let's see. So far what I'm getting from this is that Spirit wants you to get creative and think of different ways that you can do soul work. So for me, I take soul work as anything that is progressing you, that is bettering you, uplifting you, healing you, bringing you closer to truth, to wisdom, to love, bringing you closer to source. Okay, so I'm getting that whatever those practices are for you, we all have different practices. There's so many different ways that we can do soul work. Spirit is asking you to get creative, maybe to switch it up a little, to explore other practices, other things. Maybe you're finding your routine or your rituals to be a little stale, a little boring. And Spirit is saying, get creative, try something new, try something different. See how you feel, especially when it comes to listening to other people, listening to your friends. I'm seeing this being a very community-oriented time where you could be picking up really good ideas or really good advice from people around you. You could be learning a lot from the people around you, and that's definitely something that's coming through here. I feel like your relationships right now are really showing you a lot. It's giving you a lot to ponder on, a lot to think about, a lot to reflect on. It's kind of like holding up a mirror and showing you something about yourself, or there's a potential that you could learn something from someone that could induce this really deep reflection period for you, really show you something that's impactful for you on your journey, or put you in that state of reflection where you're really thinking things over, considering things, pondering things again, contemplating, and where you're able to see something about yourself more clearly. So that's why right now it's being encouraged to share wisdom. It's an important time to get out there and whatever it is that you're really good at, in whatever way you can help people to progress, to get better, or just, give good information, give good advice about. It's telling you to not be afraid to do that. You're being encouraged right now to speak up, to talk, to, share ideas, to share solutions, to share perspectives, to talk, and not just surface level, but to really get deep with things, go to a certain depth, to the root of something, because this is where the magic can really happen. And I feel like it's going to be affecting every person very differently, but in just the right way that they need to be affected, where I feel like people are just going to have these experiences where certain areas of their lives are really being illuminated, and they're really being helped to see really clearly how you can progress in whatever way it resonates for you. Like we were saying, these eclipses, they signify an ending, things needing to be wrapped up, things going through that death part of the process. When we're talking about the life cycle, death is part of the process, It's a necessary part, it's a needed part. There's no point in trying to run from it. Sorry, I got interrupted and I lost my train of thought. So, yeah, I feel like right now we're very open to trying new ways and being influenced by others. Like we're learning from others, new ways, new methods. And yeah, this is really good energy. So also like talk to people that you wouldn't normally talk to, maybe could be another message coming through here. Like surround yourself in environments or with people that you wouldn't normally, or just be more open. Be more open to things or people that maybe you have categorized. I think we're being asked to like get curious because there's a lot that we don't know. There's a lot that we don't account for. And something about that like wants to be illuminated for us. And it's gonna come through a different avenue than we're used to maybe hearing out, accepting, taking serious, that sort of thing. I wish I could remember what I was talking about before I lost my train of thought, because I feel like it was important. But yeah, I'm seeing a lot of energy of just like working together to achieve something, to keep something running in a balanced way that's going to be effective, that's going to be divine, that's going to support all of us. So yeah, just like a lot of energy of being able to learn from others, which is great. That's awesome. But okay, let's keep pulling some more cards. Let's see what else wants to come through. I think it's like, I'm hearing like rebuild. It's time to rebuild. So maybe we have to get new friends. I don't know, maybe Spirit is saying like, because there's sadness or there's like a stagnancy. Just it's basically coming to terms with the fact that we're emotionally unfulfilled and, knowing that we need a change from this. We need some progress. We need to move on from this. So you could just be getting like really good advice about how to start new, how to progress, how to move forward, how to make changes happen. What actions do you need to take? Or seeing clearly what you're doing that's keeping you stuck and stagnant in a place that could be emotionally depressing, draining, that is lacking in some way. And a lot of these things, that I'm describing, it's soul work. It's things that has to happen internally inside of you. You know what I mean? I feel like a lot of what's going to be revealing itself and coming up has to do like with your own inner world, like with your habits, your patterns, what triggers you, the things that are still influencing you to be a certain way or to react in a certain way. So you're being shown like a more clearer picture about yourself, and it's coming through the people around you. You're learning a lot from these people, from your community, or from even, like I mentioned, circles that you normally wouldn't partake in or engage with. It's going to come, I feel, from an unexpected place, but it's going to really click something into place for you. It's really going to align something for you and help you to move forward, it's going to give you this progression energy of being able to have the wisdom of how to move something forward. It's like you're going to get the truth about something, but you have to stay very open, stay very receptive. I'm hearing don't judge people. Seek to know yourself rather than judge others. So maybe that's like a really big key here, is when you're judging others or categorizing others, putting others in a box for whatever reason, instead of judging them, get curious. Don't judge what you don't know. There are things you're not accounting for. There are things you're not seeing. So instead, focus on yourself. Seek to know yourself rather than use that energy to judge others, because it's keeping you depleted. It's keeping you sick. It's keeping you down. It's not letting you progress. It's literally like a knot that's stopping the energy, stopping the blood flow. And in order for you to release that, there is something that needs to click in place. There is a misalignment here, and it's trying to fix itself. It's trying to adjust itself so that it can start flowing more freely and more evenly. It's like backed up right now. And you're going to get the truth about this. And I feel like it is going to cause you again to like need to be open. You're going to need to do something in a different way than you're used to. You're going to need to get creative. Maybe use something you've been using in a different way, or just try something new altogether. Or maybe it's that you're perceiving something for the first time in a different light, and it's bringing a lot of clarity. It's clicking things into place for you. It's helping you to progress, to move forward. So yeah, Spirit just wants you to see, like, where is it that you are holding yourself back, that you are not giving something attention or giving something focus that is trying to get your attention. It's like Spirit is trying to give you something, a gift, but they're saying that you might be missing it. And it has to do with your own success, with your own stability, security that you earn through your own hard work, through your own effort and dedication. They're trying to help you be more self-sufficient and, to grow and cultivate what it is that you need. That it's like an upgrade. They want you to get the upgrade. They're like, it's time to upgrade the technology, It's like you're operating on the old technology. So maybe there's glitches or things don't work or you don't have the proper things that are going to support this upgraded energy, the proper equipment, the proper software. However it is that you want to make sense of it in your head, there's definitely going to be an opportunity to upgrade, to up level, to get yourself out of some stuck and stagnant type of place and to progress. It's like you have to learn how to do something, It's like when the nomads discovered farming, discovered growing their own food versus having to hunt and move from place to place to survive and forage. But now they're assuring their survival by learning how to farm, how to grow their own food, how to farm animals so that they always have what they need. So it's definitely learning how to do something yourself. Maybe you are planting a garden or you're learning something. It's like learning how to provide for yourself in a certain way. But it seems to be coming through in a very tangible way. So I think right now the energy is in support of that, in support of you receiving some kind of wisdom, knowledge, information, enlightenment, illumination, as it pertains to something along those lines. So yeah, I'm getting this is a time to learn how to do something yourself, learn how to take care of yourself, provide for yourself, take care of your own needs, learning what it is that you need for your own safety, for your own security, and then doing what it is that you have to do to be able to meet that for yourself. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to pull one of these oracle cards. Oh, two of them came out. Let me see. We have number 18, Distant Shores, and number 33, God Speaks. So I'll quickly read from each of them just to get the gist of the message. I actually turned right to number 33, God Speaks. So let's see. It says, the divine is speaking to you directly. Underneath the silence, there is the endless music of love pulsating throughout the universe. Within that sacred sound, there is guidance. It may or may not have words. It might be a feeling in your heart that you can only access when you are still, relaxed, dancing in a yoga practice, or even half asleep. It assures you that behind any struggle or challenge, there is only ever the divine seeking you out, calling you to surrender some fear or doubt or other so that you can move closer. This oracle brings you guidance. You are being loved into becoming. Be open to being shown the divine genius in all that is happening. If you feel you are being nudged, know you are being nudged by the divine. If you feel you are being held back, know that you are being held back by the divine. All is happening perfectly for you, and all will unfold in divine timing. The divine is speaking to you. When you are captivated by the beauty of nature or an illogical sense that everything is okay, listen. That is the divine talking to you, reassuring you that all is unfolding according to spiritual law in perfect cooperation with your own destiny. Well, that's beautiful and very reassuring. I love that. So let's see what this distant shores is about. So it says, your soul is yearning for more. The divine is all, and there are no limits to what can be experienced by the soul. The soul is so hungry for divine reunion that it will seek out whatever is needed to get there, even if that means journeying to strange or exotic shores for expanded experience. You may be feeling this soul impulse as an urge to travel, to try something new, to let go of the limitations of your mind and how you see your current life, and to begin to see the new in what was once familiar. The art of the passionate soul is to be able to see that which is new and fresh, even in what is known. Though sometimes we can use the help of a fresh vista to inspire the mind to open and the heart to be ready to receive more. This oracle brings you a message. It's time for you to reach for the distant shores that are calling to you now. Beautiful. And I think that really summed it up nicely, what the rest of the cards were saying. I think, again, these oracle cards never cease to amaze me because they always kind of like pick up on everything and just tie it all so nicely. I got a lot of like being open, inviting new energy in, seeing new perspectives, being curious, being creative, trying new things, listening, because it's all just trying to progress you, evolve you, elevate you from anything that you feel is stuck, is stagnant. And it's in this material world. I feel like they're trying to show you or open a door for you tangibly, like materially. So this could be money, assets, anything material, a house, a car, like whatever materially is going to be able to level you up, progress you in some way. I feel like this is really what's coming to the forefront for us. This is what's going to be highlighted, what we can be learning a lot from other people. And it's probably going to make us like deeply reflect on something about ourselves and maybe see where it is that we're holding ourselves back so that we can get like that clear vision, that pure vision, and make adjustments as needed. Okay, so this is a gift. Spirit wants to give it to you. They're telling me it's like right in your face and they've been trying to give it to you. And you're like looking down, you have your arms crossed. They're completely not open, not receptive to it. They're like, it's right here. I promise it's only gonna help you, you know? So look up, just look up, uncross your arms, look up and listen, okay? These were our messages for this collective full moon in Taurus and lunar eclipse cycle. Sending you guys all my love, big hugs. Take good care of yourselves. And as always, you already know, I offer personal readings. So if you would like more information on that, I'll leave my email in the description box below. I would be so happy to connect with you and to work with you. I offer a variety of different options. So yeah, I'm looking forward to connect. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, bye.